Hey everybody, we've got a really cool video for you today because this is our new to us Mercedes-Benz 500 SL. This was a car we bought for under $10,000, and here's a story on how we got it.
Hey guys, today we're doing a very special video because it's kind of a behind the scenes video combined with a review, and I've got a very special car that Tommy and I are going to be reviewing. It is the Mercedes-Benz,
I got it, AMG GLE 53 Coupe.
Yep, that's right, 2022. And we're taking this for a 2-hour road trip review because we're doing a new series on TFL. What are we calling that series, Tommy?
I don't remember.
It's Stud to Dud, where we're buying three 90s convertibles to find out who built the better convertible. Was it the Germans, was it the Japanese, or was it the Americans? So today we're gonna go look at an German convertible.
Yeah, well, my dad has found this clapped out SL, which he's convinced is the car for us. Only problem, it's like 2.5 hours away. And we don't know if it has a convertible top because the guy doesn't know. So we're gonna go take a look at it, see if it's in decent shape, maybe buy it. But regardless, have a fun trip in the GLE.
Wait, you kind of just skipped over the most interesting part, which is the reason we're going 2.5 hours is not to look at a car, because there's a lot of SLs out there, right? Especially that generation. They've really bottomed out right now. This guy's asking $10,000, but when we were talking to him on the phone, he said something very interesting. He said that his mechanic said that it doesn't have a convertible top, which left me completely speechless because they all came with a hardtop and a convertible top. So now I have to know, does this $10,000 Mercedes SL, what year is it? I think it's a 94, have a convertible top?
Why do we have to know that?
Because it's interesting.
Some Mercedes that there's one of a billion of in Springs, 130 miles away. I'm not that interested. We can get one closer. They're all over the place.
No, I need to know if this thing actually, if it actually rotted away, or if they actually took the convertible top. But we do know one thing: if the convertible top on it is broken, how much to fix? If all of the actuators and...
Well, yes, it's got 11 hydraulic actuators, and at a Mercedes dealer, it's like 8 to 9 grand to fix.
So basically, if there's no convertible top, just a hard top, you don't have a convertible.
Well, you've got a SL Coupe.
Who's gonna buy a car without a convertible top? You could be driving along, and it's gonna start snowing or raining.
Leave the hard top on it. You just bought a coupe.
Then you just bought a coupe. You're right. Yeah. All right, Tommy, we're almost here, but it's a really beautiful part of Colorado.
Yeah, it's just stunning.
Right.
And it's a gorgeous location. Oh, Jeep Cherokee. So I think we're at his place. He said he had a white Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah. I was expecting just a boring old trip, but this has really made it worthwhile.
Yeah. All right. Let's go talk to him.
Let's go talk to him. Yeah. Yeah. So we run a pretty popular YouTube channel, and we're trying to do this video series that we're calling Stud to Dud. So we're buying some of the coolest '90s convertibles, and we want to buy a Japanese one, a German one, and an American one, and of course you've hopefully got the German one.
I think I've got the car for you today.
Hi, cutie.
Hey Terry, call Bella. Well, here it is.
Wow, so this car was your
My brother's.
This was your brother's, okay?
A year ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. We were close.
I'm very sorry. And you said he was in Breckenridge.
Yeah. This car started out in Hollywood, ended up living most of its life in a garage in Palm Springs. As you can see, 30-year-old paint, you can see yourself in it. It is a beautiful car. I think he bought it to get away from his wife. This is his phone booth. He'd lock the doors and call people. Not quite honestly.
Yeah, you want to pull it out for us? That'd be great.
I'll pull it out.
Yeah.
You pull it out.
With these, the mechanic says you do have an accelerator pump, so it takes a couple tries to start it.
When he was the original owner, you said?
Yeah, it's fast too.
So tell me what works and what doesn't work on it.
I don't know how to turn the radio on. I really have no idea. I've tried everything.
All right, fair enough.
The seats, the electric seats need some work. Like this won't go down.
Okay.
That one's inoperable.
Yep.
There's no, the switch is bad.
Yep. How about like turn signals, lights?
All that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
And air conditioning? Is it blow
yeah,
cold?
air conditioning blows cold.
The biggest reason I came here was because you said it had no soft top, which I can't. You know, they all came with a soft top.
The mechanic said this one didn't have one, so I have no idea what
It's gotta
that's
have
about.
one.
I'm sure it has one.
Can we look for it? Are you okay if we find it?
I don't know about taking the top. I'm taking this hard top off. I've never done it.
We can help you with it. We've done it before.
You've done it before?
Yeah. So we gotta see it. I can't buy a car without a soft top because then it's not a convertible.
How do you take it off? There it is.
There it is.
All right, maybe just lift it off.
That
Wow,
works
look
good.
at that.
That works well. Yeah. Let's help them. Let's get three of us on this.
You want to set this back?
Great idea.
So you got a pissed off squirrel?
Yeah.
Hey, you got him?
That's Sam. This is squirrel number 11.
What do you do with them?
I release them far away. It's somebody's house I don't like.
Oh yeah. What a beauty.
Never seen it with the top off. Of course I have a baggy
Slider just so it doesn't cantilever over. Is that cool? That's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
Yep. All right, now we got to figure out the most important thing.
Yeah,
why
I'd
we
like
came.
to see if it works.
Yeah, why we came 2 hours.
Look, it's got to have a top. Look.
It's got.
There's
I know it's got to
hinges.
have a top. Yeah.
The parking brake has to be on.
The windows need to be down for this operation?
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. All right.
And there's the soft.
And there's the top. Look at that.
Winner, winner.
And it's in good shape.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Look at that.
Look at
and it
that.
works.
It's black. I like that.
Hold on.
Got it. I see now. Well, that's pretty slick. German engineering. That's actually not in bad shape, is it?
No, it's not in bad shape.
Not a tear on it. It's a little yellowed, but 30 years old. It works. Fantastic. That was a pretty big gamble.
So there are 11 hydraulic cylinders in this top. And if
glad-
they go wrong, it's 8,000 to 9,000 up on.
And then I will follow you in my...
Your antenna works.
Sweet. Oh, there it goes. Hey, it squirts. It squirts. It squirts. It wipes and squirts. So we got to fix the seats,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we got to fix,
the glove box.
and we got
Glove box.
and we
there
got to
could
fix
be
the key.
$100,000 in the glove
There
box.
could be, in which case you're definitely buying a barbecue.
All right. So we got to fix 3 things.
But yeah, the engine feels good.
And you're asking 10K, right?
Yep.
So would you do 9?
I'll do 9.
Okay.
Has it ever overheated on you?
Never.
Okay.
You'll watch it. It'll
9K.
it'll go up and down.
Yeah.
But they ran it for 2 hours to get the cleaner through the engine in the hot sun in Colorado Springs, and it never got hot.
Okay.
Tommy, does this thing move back and forth the seat? I mean, is it?
No.
Does
It goes up and down.
That's
Up and down?
the
It's
main
perfect for
problem.
me.
Okay.
Yeah, the seats need some work.
And the steering column works.
Okay.
Yeah, so steering column is power adjustable. That works.
Well, I think it's as far back as it goes anyway.
yeah.
I mean,
Look, there's no farther back it's going to go. So
Yeah.
at least it's stuck in the back position.
That's
Stuck
as
in a
far
good
as we'll go.
position. Yeah.
All right, so $9,000. I think that's a fair price.
That's a
It
fair
gives us
price.
$1,000 to
Yeah.
fix the stuff that needs to get fixed.
Yeah, that should do the trick.
Yeah, that should do the trick. You happy?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
All right,
That
all
looks
right.
really cool.
All right.
It's a sweet car. My brother would be happy that you're celebrating the car.
What was your brother's name?
Jim Lamb, he's
Jim
from
Lamb.
Breckenridge,
Okay,
and you
yeah.
can mention him to your heart's delight
All
on
right.
YouTube. He would be delighted.
Jim, this one's for you. We're going to make this into a YouTube star. We already started that process. And you're funny. You should do some stand-up.
I'll give you my card.
So I found some other things that are wrong with it. Why don't you focus on that outside mirror case? It's kind of dead. Who needs the passenger side mirror? As long as you got the driver's side mirror, you can see out the back. So that's broken. One of the fog lights has a hole in it, which is bad because it'll fill up with water. It definitely, has seen better days. But in general, these Mercedes were from an era where Mercedes built cars like they were built out of one piece of metal. And the quality shows. Even driving down this dirt road, there are no squeaks, there are no rattles. It just feels rock solid. Here's the other cool thing about this generation of SL. These are highly sought after in Europe. I'm not joking, this could be easily a 30 to 50,000 euro car in Europe, whereas here, it's a $9,000 car. Go figure. Maybe the Europeans have it right. Now the other cool thing about this car, and it's always been the case with the SL and the S-Class, that this was Mercedes kind of technologically most advanced. It was their tour de force, so it had all of the latest and greatest technology for its day that they could throw at it. So we're going to explore what that was in this video series because I think that's pretty cool. Look at that! It's got a phone! Because that is definitely a phone. You know, when we stop, we're going to have to figure out if that actually pops out and you can do that with it. Because I think that maybe doesn't do that. It maybe just has, I don't know. Or maybe it pops out and maybe it's like an old, we'll figure that out once we sign the paperwork and hand over the money, but we got to figure that out. How cool is that? It's got a phone. This car just keeps getting better. That's the roll bar raise switch. So I'm guessing that if you have the hardtop off, you can probably raise the roll bar so that in case of an accident, it's already up. It probably also pops up if there is an accident because that's the way Mercedes rolls. But yeah, that is definitely the roll bar switch because there's also a light, the trouble light on the dash for the roll bar. And that to me would suggest that if there's something wrong with like the pyrotechnics of it, you'd get a red light there letting you know that in case of a rollover, you're not going to have a roll bar. Like I said, man, they threw every bit of tech at this vehicle in whenever it was designed, or maybe it was in the 80s. Anyway, I don't know when this generation started, but yeah, this is a technological tour de force, and I'm just really happy to be able to buy it for $9,000. So a couple of things. Odometer doesn't work, so, you know, does it have 50,000 miles? You know, who knows? But the interior feels like it's a 50,000 mile car, so does the paint job, so I think it's close to it. It might have a few more, but it's not 150,000. All right, so we figured out that weight means that somebody had put in the wrong code. It's an anti-theft deterrent, so that if you try to steal the radio, it no longer works, because obviously back in the day people stole a lot of radios. And then luckily, since we have the owner's manual, with the help of Case, my videographer, we found the anti-theft code. And so the way that this works is if you punch in the number too many times, it tells you to wait. And the more that you try with the wrong number, the longer you have to wait. So we just have to wait for it to cycle through its wait period, and then we can punch in the code and we should have a working radio. Well, we just exchanged money. Glad that you've got the money and not me, because I wouldn't want to have that much cash in my hand, but by the time this airs, you'll be long home.
Yeah, all I need is a bag of white powder and all that cash, and I'll get busted.
Oh,
for
more
sure.
comments, please. Oh, God. Well, thank you very much.
All right, my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Really
you guys,
happy.
great to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, thank you,
Take it
Brett. Yeah, I
easy.
really
Be
appreciate it.
safe. Bye.
Sweet.
All right.
Off we go.
You want to go with Case in the Merc?
Sure.
Tommy, very exciting things happening in the office right now.
Yeah, very exciting. This is riveting TV. So when we bought this SL, we turned the radio on and it said wait. And Case did a lot of investigation, and basically what happens is these old school radios have a code, like an anti-theft code, and you have to plug the code in. But someone had plugged it in so many times that it had locked the user out of the radio. This is kind of like an iPhone. Like if you plug in your, well, I don't want to show it because I don't want to lock myself out of my phone, but if you plug in your code wrong too many times on your Apple iPhone, it'll lock you out, and then it'll be like, lock you out for 10 minutes, and then 20 minutes, and then an hour, and then, you know, whatever. Well, apparently, early 90s Mercedes do the same thing. This code had been plugged in so many times wrong that it made us wait 2 days. If I plug this in wrong now, what is it gonna be, like a year?
Man.
So the code is 2946. So all you criminals out there, if you want a worthless radio from the 90s. So 2946. Did it work? Oh, baby! That's the worst.
Doesn't sound very
worst
good.
sounding radio I've ever heard right there.
We should see. Does the cassette
does the
work now?
cassette player work? All right, what do we have here?
What was it? It was all
This is Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. No way! It works.
We got Bob Dylan on the cassette player.
Man, that Bob Dylan sounds better than the FM.
Way better. Now we're gonna get the copyright claim. Frickin' A! That's awesome. All right, we got a radio back. So a couple other cool things that we just found in this car, of course, that is the control to the phone, but the phone itself lives in the center console. Let's open that up. Check it out, your Mercedes branded phone with an on and an off. So I wonder if it works. Let's try turning it on, just out of curiosity. On. No. Oh, yes it does. You can hear yourself through the headset. Can I dial someone? No, I don't think so. Shame. Anyways, there's a lot on this car that we need to show on camera, so we're gonna have a full video coming up very shortly with all the crazy gadgets and gizmos. Case really wants to try this roll hoop thing. I'm terrified of it, but we'll do it for the views. As always, let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. This has been Tommy and Case. We'll see you in the next vid.